Hold on, I'm not an accessory to a crime. If you're watching this, you're watching my very, very, very first video, and I am like super excited about it. Today is the release of my first video, and today is also my birthday. So this is like super crazy exciting and all that good stuff. So what I'm gonna be doing today is story time. This is gonna be one of the series that I do here on my channel. Story time of either stories of stuff that happened in the past or anything that I experienced at some point in time. So if you don't know, I have a twin. So it's both me and my twin's birthday today. So what I decided to do is today I am going to be telling stories about him. So this is like kind of like my birthday present to him, because he's actually off to school in Barbados. So because I wouldn't be able to see him, this is kind of me sending my happy birthday to him. So when I was in high school, every morning it was the responsibility of either me or my brother to open up the gate as we were leaving the house. So our parents just pull out the yard. So this one morning I was opening up the gate, and as I opened the gate, normal morning, open the gate and everything's fine. I'm waiting for my dad to reverse out of the yard, and so my dad reverses out of the yard, and the next thing you know, I just see ketchup stains all over my school pants, and I am like so confused because I'm like, how did ketchup just magically appear out of the air on my pants? Like, I'm like, okay, this doesn't make sense. So like in that moment I was so upset because I'm like, I already ironed this pants, and all the time that I took in ironing and washing my clothes, washing it then ironing it, now to have ketchup all over it, and it's time to go to school. And the thing is, I think we were already running late that morning, so I can't now tell my dad, hey, I need to go back inside and iron another pants. So I had to find like a wet cloth, wipe as much of it off as I could, and I went to school like that. So I was upset. So it wasn't until like years later, my brother was like, he came to me, he was like, do you know that I put the ketchup under the tires? And at this point I'm so confused because I'm like, what are you talking about, put the ketchup under the tires? And he was like, when we were in high school and you saw when ketchup got in your pants. I'm like, why? What would even make you think of doing that? Why? Like what did you get out of that? And the thing was, as when I think back, he sat in the car quiet the entire time. Like that's the typical guilty reaction. You just quiet, and like I'm like, what did you get out of that? And I went to school that day, ketchup on my pants all day. So that's story one. So the second story that I want to tell is the time when I got burned with a quarter. Yeah, a whole quarter. So my brother was ironing. You realize that my brother did a lot of stupid stuff. My brother was ironing his school pants. We were in primary school at the time, and he was ironing his school pants, and I think I was walking past him in the hallway, and so he found a quarter in his pants after he was ironing the pants for so long. Found a quarter, and I was walking past, and because I was walking past, he took the quarter. Time now, the quarter is hot because the quarter had been heated up. It got heated up from him ironing his pants. He took the quarter and slapped it on my shoulder. Why? 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 So I'm now, I think I screamed. I think so. I can't remember, but I definitely know that I got my mother's attention. So she came up front and said, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" And I'm like, "Davon just threw a quarter on my arm." And she's like, "What?" And so I think I was just like standing there, like holding. Oh, actually, you can see the dark mark right there. That's the quarter mark. So I have a quarter on my shoulder. Thanks, Davon. Thanks. But I think No, I think Devon took it off because he was trying to, you know, like when children are trying to do something before the parent comes, so like it's not as bad. Like almost like if you were to hit your cousin, and then your cousin starts crying, you're like, no, stop. It was almost like that. So when mommy was coming out of her room, Devon decided that he's gonna slap the quarter off my arm to make everything okay, and it was no way to make everything okay. Do you see this burn mark on my arm? There was no way he could make it okay. So I had a burn mark there, and we explained out what happened. Well, I explained out what happened, and boy, he did tone it. He did tone it that day. But I'm like, what would cause him to decide to put a hot quarter on my arm? He could have put it on the ironing board. He could have put it back on his pants. He could have put it on the floor, but he just decided that my arm was the best place to place it. Best place to place it. It works. I now got a blister on my arm. But I remember I thought it was so cool though, because like it was squishy and I'm just poking it. But one day the blister it burst, and oh, did that hurt. I thought I was about to die. I was about to die in the 6th grade. I think it was in the 6th or 5th grade. But then like years later, when we looked back and we talked about it, we were like, I was kind of dumb because like I was standing there with the quarter of my arm burning me, and I just was like this. Like I was holding my arm like that, just looking at him. Like I couldn't get the words out. Like I was in shock. I could not get my words out to say, hey, get this thing off my arm. Or I'm like, I think so too much was going through my mind at the time. Too much to process at one time. Like my arm burning is hurting, and I trying to figure out, why did you just do this to me? Like what did I do to you to deserve this? So that was the time that I got a quarter on my arm. But you know, I have this forever. This is going nowhere at all. So again, thanks Devon. The last story, I mean, I have so many stories, but this one is just these are like the highlights of like stupid things he did when we were children. We were in primary school, and I think we were like in grade 2 or 3, and I remember this clearly. I came out of class because we were in 2 different classes at the time. I came out of class, and my brother asked me to hold this girl, and I'm like, okay. I didn't process again to say, what are we doing? He just asked me, hold on. And so me being the nice brother that I am, I held the girl, and then the next thing you know, like 5 seconds later, Devon comes around, he kicks the girl, and I'm like, hold on, I'm not an accessory to a crime. You told me to hold this girl so you could kick her. So the next thing you know, now I'm like petrified. I'm scared because I'm like, oh, this girl is crying, and I saw she ran. My phone just really interrupted us, but I saw that the girl ran to the principal's office. So I'm like, ooh, and I could tell you, like literally, I went hiding. I went, like, there was a security booth. I went next to the security booth, almost like behind it, where like a bunch of children were, and I blocked. I was hiding behind a group of children, and then I see the principal comes out of the office, and I'm like, my heart just dropped. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm done for. She's gonna catch me. I'm about to get caught. And so you should see me maneuvering, and eventually she spots me. She looks me in my eye, and we are like looking eye to eye. And so I'm like, I can't go nowhere. So she then called me into her office, and we went to the office, and then she asked us, what did we do? Or she asked me, what did I do? No, I think the girl told her what I did. And she was like, why did I do it? And I think I told her, like, because my brother asked me to do it or something. And I remember that day my principal laid me across her lap, and she beat me. And I told my brother, never again. Like, you asked me to do something, I'm gonna have to ask you, what is this for? Why? What's the point? What are you about to do? Because you caused me to tote a whole beating for you, when all I was doing was just trying to be a good brother, and you caused me to get beaten for nothing. But those are the some of my stories from with me and my brother, and it's just like really cool to be a twin because it's like a built-in best friend if you think about it. And the whole way that twins are depicted in media and television, kind of true, kind of not, with the whole twin telepathy thing. It's just like I said, it's like having a built-in best friend. So if you are really close with somebody, like if we go somewhere and we see something and we find it funny, I'll just look at him and he looks at me and we just know what each other's thinking and we just start dying of laughter. So you do that with your best friends too, so it's no different. But it's just really cool to have a twin. So this is the end of my first video, and I am so happy that you took the time to watch it. I'm gonna be posting videos. I haven't decided if it's gonna be every week or every other week. Tell me what you think I should do. Should it be every week or every other week? But I am going to be posting videos at least every other week. Some story times and then also some more serious stuff, but we're gonna have some fun. So make sure I need you to do two things. Well, two things. Like this video. Three things actually. I want you to like this video, tag somebody, and also share the video too. So what you waiting on? What you waiting on? Do it. That's actually gonna be your birthday present to me. So just do it. I will see you guys next time. And today is my first also so excited and happy to